If it's one thing we know here at El Camino campus as students, we know the parking is horrible and it's always hectic. And one thing you can expect to have is a hard time finding a parking spot. But if you don't think cyclists have it just as bad, think again. Cycling to school is a tempting alternative to the cost and hassle of parking on campus. But is there enough bike racks to accommodate the growing population of El Camino College? With only 18 bike rack locations throughout the campus, accommodating a little over 300 bicycles at a time, most of them lack the accessibility and visibility for students.
One of the things I have trouble with, especially, is finding space on the bike racks. It's finding space on the bike racks, which leads me to bring it over here. So it's an inconvenience. I have class in the math building, MEA, and I have to come all the way over here and walk over there. So yeah, it is an inconvenience.
I'm a cyclist here in El Camino, and sometimes it's hard for me to find a bike rack over here to chain my bike to. So sometimes I have a hard time pulling it out in front of everybody, in front of all the bikes that are around. And I wish they would have some more around the classes, like what's it called? The English building?
Okay, well, my opinion on the bike situation is the fact that there's not really many bike racks in the outside perimeter of the campus, because it doesn't make sense how there's going to be bike racks inside the perimeter. Well, we can't even ride our bikes, so why would we try to park them inside or place them inside when we can't even ride it inside? So it's going to take more time for us to go inside the campus to place our bikes in there, and then our classroom might be all the way on the other side of campus just to park our bikes inside. So instead, why isn't there more bike racks in the outside perimeter of the campus?
So for instance, we're right here by the El Camino softball stadium, and there's another bike rack here that a lot of people don't even know about as well. So this is one of the things that can definitely frustrate cyclists.
Well, I actually didn't have an idea that El Camino had 18 bike racks at all. I've actually been around, but I never actually counted them. I just saw that they have a lot, but just not enough in the outside perimeter. They have more inside than outside.
I was not aware that El Camino had 18 bike racks. It'd be great if they could redistribute them, something like that, but I was not aware.
Due to the limited amount of bike racks on campus, students are forced with other alternatives to put their bikes. As you can see, a lot of them have been putting them here on the poles here. As you can see, another one down here as well. And this is another alternative for students. And one of the things you have to worry about when you're a cyclist is the safety of your bicycle when you leave it out like that.
Sometimes when I come to school, I don't find any room on the bike rack, so I have to lock my bike up on a light post, and it kind of keeps it away from all the other bikes, and it's easier to steal that way.
And the union would like to remind cyclists and viewers to refrain from securing their bikes on ramps or near entranceways in respect to those with special needs. And this is Sebastian Spencer with the El Camino Union.